When I was searching for a course, Avanti Aesthetics came up with the highest number of positive ratings and reviews. I actually knew of people who had been on the course and said it was very good. There was lots of positive reviews about the course itself and also about Rikin as a trainer. I was keen to invest in myself with the best possible training I could, which is why I chose Avanti Aesthetics.
So having looked into other courses that were available, I found that the Avanti course offered sort of a lot more comprehensive training. So it didn't just cover providing the treatments, but also the complications, the aftercare, thinking about things like insurance, indemnity cover, basically, like I said, a more well-rounded, thorough training. So that's why I went for this one.
I've previously done 2 Botox and fillers courses and I didn't find them very informative. I felt that I didn't have enough confidence to practice day-to-day basic treatments, so I looked around and found this course. I was recommended by a couple of friends as well, and I'm from Manchester and I didn't really want to travel all the way to London, but this course was highly recommended to me, so I made the trip and I can definitely say it was worthwhile.
I found both the amount of hands-on for myself and also observing the other delegates very, very useful, because we learned from each other, and that was, for me, the most positive part of the whole weekend.
The hands-on practical for sure, I thought is really well delivered, and we got to try pretty much everything that we'd been taught and get really good feedback.
Just how informative it was. I feel so much more confident using cannulas, doing dermal fillers with more needles and cannulas, especially cannulas, because I wasn't taught to use those previously, and they're a lot safer to use for patients, which makes you, more able to carry out more treatments. Also, the fact that Rikin went through all the complications in so much detail makes you feel a lot more confident in carrying out the treatments.
I think the fact that we got so much hands-on quite early on and the theory was sent to us beforehand, which was very good because we could read that in our own time before we came on the course.
It's mainly the practical side of things and really learning to manage things on your own, teaching you to be an independent practitioner rather than being a beginner and really doing only beginner stuff.
The advantages of the course were that we had reading material prior to the course, which was very, very useful. The small groups, you still get more one-to-one time. Other courses I've been on have had larger groups, so you feel like you're not learning, they go too fast. Rikin, was very welcoming and, didn't mind you asking any questions at all, even if you felt they were silly. So that was really good. And the environment that we're in is a very nice, open, spacious environment, so it doesn't feel crowded at all.
Yeah, I'm looking into booking the advanced course in a couple of months once I've found my feet with the basic Botox and fillers.
Absolutely, I'd want to go on the advanced course if I could, yeah.
I will definitely be booking more courses. I'm just going to give myself a couple of months just to get used to the cannula, and then I'll definitely be booking onto the advanced courses.
I do, because if you've had the right training, you can start with the right techniques straight away rather than go somewhere else, maybe find it's not as thorough as you want and then have to come again to a place like Avanti Aesthetics. So I'm really pleased I decided to come here first.
Yeah, considering how much time has been spent over the weekend explaining every aspect from patient assessment to providing the treatment to handling the complications, how to buy everything that you need, where to get it from, A to Z basically, so you're fully covered, you know exactly how to begin and you're ready to go as soon as you leave. Definitely worth it.
It's expensive, but you know what, it was worth every penny. Considering I've spent so much money on 2 other courses and I felt like I learned absolutely nothing, I would definitely recommend this course over any other course that I've been on or I've heard about. So yes, good value for money.
Yes, I feel very confident in handling complications and also minimising complications during actual placement of Botox and fillers. I'm confident with the support that we would receive from Rikin and the Academy if needed.
Absolutely. I think we've really gone over it and over it and over it. It's kind of been drilled in now, know exactly where to go, and if we get stuck, I know exactly who to ask for help.
Yes, I do feel like I can handle any complications because I have a protocol to follow. I've got all the information on how to deal with them, whereas previously, when I've been on other courses, we had no idea. They gave us a bit of knowledge about what to do, but it wasn't a big focus. And I think the fact that we can focus on that so much was absolutely brilliant, and I feel so much more confident in dealing with complications.
I think they've both been really, really good. They've been supportive, they've helped you learn all the way along, and I think that's been the best part, is that there's no silly questions. You can't make a mistake and fear, oh, what's going to happen. If you do make a mistake, Holly and Ricken both guide you towards the correct way of doing things, which is fantastic.
Really good. They both give lots of feedback, really paying attention to what you're doing, and more personalised, constructive feedback. Really approachable as well, so you can ask any questions, and they're always willing to answer and help out, so been really good.
Ricken and Holly were brilliant. They just were so helpful and useful, and able to criticise what we were doing wrong, gave us praise when we were doing something right, so that gave us a bit of confidence, and I would definitely be coming back to them to train further.